Good evening. It's 5:27 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12:57 a.m. in Tehran, Monday, March 9th. Sergeant Benjamin N. Pennington, age 26, of Glendale, Kentucky, was named as the 7th U.S. military member to be killed in Trump and Netanyahu's war. Sergeant Pennington died on Sunday of injuries sustained during a March 1 attack at a military base in Saudi Arabia, the Pentagon said. He was assigned to the 1st Space Battalion, 1st Space Brigade. Trump is scheduled to hold a press conference today in about 2 minutes at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time after a Republican fundraiser. This comes after oil prices dipped from $120 to $90 a barrel after Trump said, "I think the war is very complete, very much, and that the war could be a short-term excursion." He said this in the last hour of market trading during the fundraiser. Trump's comments come despite continued Iranian retaliatory attacks on U.S. bases and Israel, and Trump previously saying it was going to take multiple weeks, if not more. Possible scenarios include that Iran pushed back harder than he expected, and oil prices scared him. He was getting a lot of pushback from around the globe about, like, what the fuck are you doing? And it was going to wreck a lot of global economies. There was a lot of reporting about that. He made the comments so that others could buy the dip before he continues to strike and oil goes back up, which would not be beyond him. Or he honestly just thinks it's over and Iran will no longer launch attacks on Israel and the U.S. even after the Ayatollah's son was named the supreme leader. And he's even more hardline than the Ayatollah was. So could be any number of those things. We'll see what he says at this press conference at 5:30 if he begins to end it, because it just became too much. And ending the war is a good thing. No more U.S. military lives lost, but it will just kind of be another mark on him for what did you really achieve with this if he decides to end it? What did you achieve? So, and was it worth it? The 7 U.S. military lives lost and thousands of people killed, innocent civilians. So, earlier in the day, Trump called the appointment of Mujtaba Khamenei, the Ayatollah's son, as Iran's supreme leader a big mistake, as Iran refused to bend to Trump's wishes that he helped name their new leader. Putin offered Khamenei Russia's unwavering support. This comes as Trump continues to dismiss intelligence reports that Russia is giving Iran information and locations of U.S. troops and equipment. During a discussion between Trump and Putin today, Putin's sharing of such intel was not brought up by Trump. Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi says Iran does not want to harm ordinary Americans who overwhelmingly voted to end involvement in costly foreign wars. Top Democratic senators in the United States have called for an investigation into the strike on a girls' school in southern Iran, saying the Pentagon must provide clear answers about the incident that killed at least 180 people, the vast majority of them young girls. 0 Republicans, 0, so far have called for an investigation. Finally, after Trump disrespectfully wore a ball cap to the dignified transfer of 7 U.S. soldiers killed in his war, Fox aired an old clip of Trump at a dignified transfer last year with no hat. They were called out on it. They apologized, but didn't tell people, their audience, why they did it. And then they aired a clip that didn't show him at all. So, fucking standard for Fox.